Now let's continue to talk with the Gary Russen program. Of the Gary Russen program today here on GJRB Online due to microphone issues and stuff like that today. Normally dropped off the program log and skipped a lot of things today because of the issue, and just didn't have quite much of a show today. But we do the Gary Russen program every so many days, every couple of weeks, and my next edition of the Gary Russen program will be, now I was originally not going to do it on the 15th, but I think I'm going to do it since we had such a follow up today. I'm going to do a show on the 15th and again on the 21st. Okay? 15th and the 21st. The Gary Russen program on the 22nd will be pulled. And we're going to do another Gary Russen program on July 21st. And those both days will be at 2 o'clock Central Time. Okay? 2 o'clock Central Time right here on GJRB. The 24th, we're going to do our swing time request. And on the 28th, I'm going to do a rock worship. So, a worship program here on GJRB. And then in August, we're going to go back to our regular schedule, the way we're doing it, back to the normal GJRB schedule, as we'll be back to a regular 4-week regular schedule of programming here on GJRB. And you got Gary Russen program, technical problems today, but like I said before, when that happens, or if we have a follow-up show, usually I do another show to make up for it. So we're going to do 2 extra shows next week here on GJRB. All right, we're going to kind of have some more fun here with the Gary Russen program in our final 21 minutes or so. So we're going to kind of close off with a few things, and didn't really get a chance to do too much scroll through social media, so I'm going to kind of go into that page and pull that up again. And we'll do another one and continue. We're going to visit a little bit with Twitter.
Now,
and also
social
get your
media
input on that McDonald's story I had earlier. And we're going to do some of the input. Yeah, we're going to do another piece on that other thing I was going to do on Facebook, and that is go through some of the stuff I commented on already and read some of the responses to some of those. So we're going to do that right now. And we want to once again say a big hello to Michael J. Martin. Likes our photo of the radio that I posted on my GJRB online page. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do right now is go into the Gary Russen program main page on the Spreaker site and go into where our live feed is and embed a widget of this show so that we can get some audience from our GJRB listener page. Okay, so we're going to do that now. And go into my listener page on Facebook. Okay. All So let's drop it back into Facebook. And I'll copy, paste, and embed on my Facebook page. Come on now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get back here and go back into my Facebook page. Okay, I don't need that right now. So go back into my GJRB listener page where my good friend Michael J. Martin likes that picture of that classic old-time model floor radio that I have on that page, GJRB Online's public page. Thank you so much for that, Michael. I love that radio myself. I love those old kind of radios anyhow because, and I've always wanted one, because of the quality sound. I've listened to a radio like that, actually. And I'm impressed at the time that those radios were put out back in the 1930s. That was quality bass on those radios. And I always wanted one. Those are incredible old-fashioned radios. Fabulous. Thank you so much for that, Michael. He posted that. Likes my old radio that I posted. Brand new posting on my GJRB listener page. So thank you so much for that. Response, Michael. Thank you for that. And I'm going to go in and see what other responses we have. I was going into the posting earlier, and I didn't get around to telling this story, but there was a story, and I can't remember. I'm going to go into my saves right now and pull this up. The story comes out of Canada. Okay, this story comes out of Canada. A guy tied his lawn chair to a bunch of helium balloons. And I'm looking for it now, and I have not found it yet. And I know I saved that story. So, blast, where is it? I know I saved it. So I'm going to go down to where I got the posting from, because a friend of mine out here posted it. His comment, along with Joe Stoddard on this story, fascinating story, comes out of Canada. A man got arrested. Okay, a man got arrested after he tied his lawn chair to a bunch of balloons and flew on these things. Okay, so he took his lawn chair. This has been done before. Okay, this has been done before. It's nothing old. They've done this before. But you got to be crazy to do this, okay? He tied helium balloons, and this is the crowd's reaction after he took off with these helium balloons. This is the crowd's reaction about this. Yeah. Took off. This is from an ABC story. He took his lawn chair, hooked it to some helium balloons, and took off. Yeah. And you gotta imagine. Let's see. I want to turn that off. Turn that sound off. Okay. And it was, he's a Canadian. He attached his lawn chair to a helium-filled balloons in a makeshift cockpit. A lawn chair soared for about miles over Calgary and attempted to a promotional stunt, according to police. Now, he got arrested for this. His name is Daniel Berea, 26 years old. He lost control of his rig, so you know it didn't work. He abandoned ship at some point. According to Derek Mohair, who told ABC News, He had no control device for the balloons, and he was really just traveling by the grace of the wind. Bria, who works in marketing, took to the skies Sunday afternoon with 150 balloons in an attempt to promote a cleaning company. It was just a little too windy, and it went off course, I guess. It went too high, and the stunt wasn't responsible. The stunt wasn't responsible. And according to the police, they're first spotted above Harlow Avenue on the northwest part of the city. They witnessed spotting him trying to maneuver his chair towards the downtown area. When he neared downtown, the man jumped from his chair, which I wouldn't even try to do, opened the parachute, which is attached to his back, and landed at Highfield Boulevard and Ogden Road on the southeast part of the city, about 9 miles away. Berea missed his landing zone, and then police believed to be to a stampede crowd. Minor ankle injuries, according to Mohair. Police arrested Berea and charged him with mischief, causing danger to life, and according to the Calgary Police Department, he has been released. As for his balloons, no clue where they ended up. Okay, now you tell me. Now, I wouldn't try this stunt. Not even for a radio promotion, okay? I wouldn't even try this stunt. This guy did it, okay? He did this, all right? Okay? I wouldn't even try this, okay? Not in the freaking least. Now, my friend Joe Starter last night said he was getting ready to settle for the night. Afraid he'd have a bad dream of this. And I said, gee, you know, that would be a nightmare, not being able to not feel the ground at my feet. And I spelled feel wrong. And you got that right. And I said, like I said before, I'm a radio personality online here on the internet, and I wouldn't even pull a stunt like that. Seriously. You know, the thrill of it all and everything. But, you know, like I said before, it's nothing I would try. This guy did it. But I got to tell you something, folks. He's lucky he survived that jump. He had a parachute, so I guess he was equipped to pull that stunt. But the thing about it is, crazy as it may seem, I wouldn't have tried it. Nah, wouldn't have tried it. Canadian guy. I bet you he'll try it again, though. Wouldn't put it past him. Anyhow, coming up on the Gary Russen program, I'll tell you what's coming up on my next edition next week. Got a pretty good show lined up on the next show. We're gonna pick up where we left off here, and maybe try to get a better microphone so we can maybe sound better and be able to get everything back to where we had it. But as for now, we'll use this one for now. It's the only thing I've got, so be thankful I had that as a backup, or I wouldn't even done the show today. So I'm going to say that much. But, well, you know, just happens that way. Like I said, the next Gary Russen program will be next week. I'm going to do a freestyle Wednesday. It's going to be one of my Wednesday editions. Over the Hump Day edition of the Gary Russen program on the 15th. Now, I had that show on and I had that off. I had planned on not doing it on the 15th, but I'm going to do it anyway because I want to fix this issue with this microphone, and I want to do a better program log. So I'm going to remix this log with the Wednesday log, and I'm going to do it again. So, like I said before, I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to do another Gary Russen program on a Tuesday the following week.